me, you could have liked and subscribed. Look, you go hit this joint.
All right, let's get into it. Got a bunch of boxing going on, a bunch of boxing happening this weekend. So we're not going to waste any time. All right, first we're going to recap what happened last week. Real brief, Omari Jones, second round KO over Mastrononzo. Definitely was a stellar performance. Great work, great technique. He used his reach well, defended well. He'll be back out here in Atlantic City. Yeah. AC, we're bringing boxing back to AC. He'll be back out here on that Boots undercard, April 12th, Boardwalk Hall. Everybody pull up, meet me there. Good work, Omari. Then we had Jermaine Ortiz versus Alamo. Jermaine took care of business, unanimous decision, 10 rounds. Definitely want him to get a step up. I would love to see him versus Richardson Hitchens, or Shakur. I like that Shakur fight. Pitbull Cruz, he definitely needs a step-up fight, though. Clean work. Then we had Edgar Berlanga versus Ortiz. Now, this one was a first-round TKO. Ortiz just came home from a jail stint. Coming from Canelo to Ortiz is definitely a bad look. There's too many fighters in 168 you could have took. Maybe you just wanted to get your feet wet again, but I'm not sure who you're going to fight next. Whoever it is, it's definitely going to be a tough one. You can't go fight a bum again, Berlanga. Then we had the main event on that card, Ammo Williams versus Volney. Ammo won, unanimous decision in 12 rounds. Volney gave minimum effort, in my opinion. He had spurts where he did try, but ultimately, Ammo applied the pressure, was more consistent. Definitely deserved that win. I'm still not sold on Ammo, though, but he did get out of that fight. And then we had another card, this one right here. Another, shout out to DAZN, too. They're working. Turner versus Farag. Turner took care of him in a second round TKO. Strand versus Baluta. That was a good one. Baluta won in a split decision in the 10th round. Herrera versus Enriquez. Herrera TKO in the 7th. Now, Herrera, I like this guy. Calling out Shakur, saying, Shakur, you took that other guy instead of fighting him. Saying Shakur's ducking the smoke. I like his spunk. Definitely can sell. He can sell a fight. Definitely excited to see Herrera's next fight. Then we had Kane versus Edwards. Kane won that in a split decision in the 12th round. That was definitely a good fight. I definitely appreciated that fight. Definitely Kane was more precise, so I would have definitely agreed and give that to Kane. Then we had Nick Ball versus Doheny. They refused to let him out in the 10th round. Nick Ball definitely went to work. Was a good fight. Excited to see who he's going to fight next. He definitely needs to fight one of those champions and go ahead and unify these things. Shout out to Nick Ball. And then Sunday we had Walsh versus Sutherland. Walsh took care of that boy in the first round. Slept him. Put that boy to bed. It was night-night. And I definitely didn't expect it to go down like that. That was, yeah. That was good work, Walsh. Want to see what's next for you. Most definitely excited to see that. Now, this weekend, the 22nd of March, 2025, we have a lot of fights coming up. I'm going to run through them real quick. Pro Box TV, we got Hernandez versus Lucero on the undercard. I'm going to take Lucero. Martinez versus James. Ooh, I'm taking Martinez. And then on the first DAZN card, we have Johnson versus Hughes. I'm taking Hughes over Johnson. Then we have Sky Nicholson versus Tierra Brown. Sky Nicholson, I just like the way she boxes. I'm going to have to take Sky. Then we got Kambossos versus Willie. Definitely taking Kambossos Jr. I know this is a filler fight. He's trying to get back into the ranks, into the conversation after those back-to-back losses. Definitely taking Kambossos. And then on Amazon Prime, we got Ramos versus Scram. I'm definitely taking Ramos. We got Garcia versus Gasha. Now this one, I don't know who's going to win this one, but I'll take Garcia. And then the main event, we have Fundora versus Booker. Booker claims he's going to shock the world. Fundora said he's going to take care of regular business, try to get to them champs. He wants to go undisputed like his sister. Definitely a bunch of fights. And then we got the card in Atlantic City. Shout out to Atlantic City. Now, that one's being headlined by Justin Time Figueroa. We have Pleasantville's own Julio Sanchez III making his pro debut. Bruce Seldom Jr. is on the card. Definitely a couple good fights. That's in Atlantic City at the Tropicana. Make sure everybody that's local pull up and support this great local talent. Another DAZN card. But shout out to Boxing Insider. I'm excited to see about these fights and how they're going to turn out. I will be at the event. Meet me there. That's the recap. These are the predictions. We'll follow up after it's all over.